Alright, y'all. Currently at the resort right now. And I'm just eating. About to go to a pool party. But before that, I just wanted to do like a type of video where I just talk to y'all. Like if y'all one of my friends. So I basically want to talk about like how you need to adjust your mindset when you're trying to become someone better. And like to stray away from all the negative things that don't really serve you no good. But you still find ways to like get stuck in it, because even myself, I still find myself getting stuck in the same little dumb cycle that I used to do. But there's just been a lot of different things that I have adjusted just to become a better person overall, and especially for someone who wants to be like a millionaire one day and have this big business and all this other things. Like there's a lot of lifestyle choices that I need to change and adjust to if I want that lifestyle, because doing the things that I'm doing now or before isn't gonna get me there. Now, one of the first ones that is very important that a lot of people tend to stray away from because their emotions are too connected to it is having the right friends around you. You guys could be locked in for as long as who knows how long. And they could be your best friend, you can love them, and that's perfectly fine. But when you're trying to shift and get to a different place in life, some of those people are gonna have to go. You don't necessarily have to cut them off for good, but you might have to take your time away from them and just focus on yourself, because you two might be in two different headspaces to where there's no point in like y'all speaking. And a lot of people, it's hard for them to do that. And it's been hard for me also, just because like I love my friends and like just, regular like human things. But when you're trying to become someone better, and if they're not on the same time as you gotta let them go. As bad as it's gonna hurt, these are things that like you need to do. Because like in the long run, all they're gonna end up doing is holding you back, because you're gonna continue to be putting them first, because that's what you're doing in that sense. Like you're not putting yourself first. Because if you're putting yourself first, you would know that, okay, I need to get rid of my friends for a little bit and I need to lock in and do what I need to do. Even I'm at a crazy level, or even any level, but throughout the process of me growing and becoming better, I have noticed I lost people along the way. And a lot of people that I watch and I need like rich people and stuff like that. A lot of people say the same thing, and I start to see it firsthand because it's happening to me where I had best of friends I was real close with, and we just don't speak anymore. And I could see like the changes and differences, like everything is just a lot better. So that's one big thing that is hard for a lot of people to adjust with. Now another big one is going to be something that is needed to be done. Like a lot of people are scared of it because like, I was scared also. Or like, it's like when you know what you need to do, but you still don't do it. Because, sometimes it's scary. And it's just, like everybody's their own person. So you have your own reason as to why. But we all might be able to relate on the way. Like you might be scared, stepping into a new uncomfortable situation. It could be anything. Taking a risk and taking action is something that is very, very important that you need to do if you're trying to get somewhere new in life. You need to be able to take action and do what you need to do. And you also need to be able to just take that little risk. But I'll be very transparent with y'all, because I'm always trying to do that, like on my Instagram, like whether it be like talking about finances and things like that. But when I had started my business, like I was scared to take a risk because, there was going to be money that needed to be spent and all this other stuff. And I ended up spending like $11,000 in a month, like in a month and a half, just taking L's, just learning. That's all everything is about. When you're taking these risks, although the outcome might not come out how you need it to, you gotta realize there's a lesson that's gonna come from this. And that's the most important thing, and you can't put a price on that. So, I spent $11,000 just trying to get everything started up, my LLC. There's a whole bunch of different things that I was paying for at the time, or still am paying for. And I was scared because it's like, damn, like this is a new shift, like, things are about to change, and there's just a lot of different things that come from it. I don't know why everybody's looking at me right now, but I don't give a fuck. That's another one. You can't give a fuck. Do not care about what other people think, what they say, or anything, because it's only cringy till you make it out. I post my Instagram videos all the time. I used to do them in the car, and who knows, people thought it was cringy. But one day, when I get to where I need to be, it's like, it's not cringy no more. I did my thing. You can't care about what anybody says about you, or anything. care about anything. My fault. You can't care about anything because people are going to talk regardless whether you're doing good or you're doing bad. Everyone always got something to say. So right now, I don't know how many people are looking at me, but they're everywhere. And I honestly don't care, like at all. And that's something else that's very important because caring too much about what other people got to say or think about you is going to put you in a space where you might feel like uncomfortable to take that step, and you might feel scared to take that step because you didn't think about like, oh, what are these people going to think about me and all that, but you really can't care because they're not going to pay your bills. They don't really care about you. They're just looking. So, you know, you just got to worry about yourself and keep it pushing. Because my next point is going to be consistency. Consistency, it sounds like cliche. A lot of people say, you know, stay consistent. But that's literally the name of the game. I've been trying my best to stay as consistent as possible. There is days where I want to tap out and I'm fucking tired and I don't want to post a video today, or I don't want to go to the gym today. I don't want to go to the gym today. But staying consistent at something is like there's no ifs, there's nothing. You have to be consistent. Because without consistency, like you don't have anything. And I looked at consistency in like a different way. I try to help myself to understand a little bit better. And I use the example like going to the gym. And I use that as a reference to my business because I was in a headspace where it's like, bro, my business not growing. I'm not realizing it's only been like 2 or 3 months. Like, I'm not going to pop off and quit. You know, you have to build things like these. And I use it as a gym because it's like, when I started the gym, I wasn't thinking I was going to start benching 225 in 2 months. Like, it doesn't work like that. You have to stay consistent at it, and eventually you'll get there. So, you know, you continue to work out, you're going to the gym all the time. Eventually you're going to get stronger, you're going to be able to do bigger weights and things like that. So when you're consistent at something, when you're talking about your business, you got to stay consistent at it and continue to do what you need to do so you can get to that next level. Same concept with the gym. I hope you guys are like catching what I'm putting down. I think you should be able to. So your consistency is very important, very, very, very important. Also, staying consistent is just, it comes with discipline. Discipline is another thing that's very important. I always tell myself and like some of my friends, I always say, you gotta do what you don't want to do so you can do the things you want to do. Basically saying, you gotta wake up every day, you gotta go to work, you gotta do what you gotta do. You probably don't want to do these things, but doing these things are gonna pay off in the long run, and you're gonna be able to do whatever you want, as long as you put in that work now. So yeah, that's like my saying with that. One more thing I want to touch on. Don't take advice from people who aren't doing something you want to do. It could be your mom, it could be your dad. These are your mom, that's your mom and your dad, but your mom and your dad might not be a business person. So do not take advice from anybody who is not doing what you want to do. It might be your mom and your dad, and you might value their opinion, but they might not be where you want to be. So you need to understand that and separate from the emotion and look for advice from people who are doing things that you want to do. So that's something I stand with heavily. Another thing to touch on, even with parents. If you have your own plan and your parents may want something different from you, do what you want to do. Don't do things for other people. Always put yourself first. That's something I learned like within the last 2 years. Like before I used to be so like just giving, like always just giving my time to all these people, and like I was never receiving anything. I was never getting anything in return. I thought I was looking for something, but you know, it would be nice for the energy to be reciprocated, but it was never like that. Although I'm still like that now, it is like a little pulled back because you can't continue to give. You keep giving and giving and giving, you keep setting yourself back, and you're never going to give yourself time to get ahead and get where you need to be because you're continuing to give yourself to everybody. So sometimes you need to be able to pull back and give to yourself. And this one is more for the guys. You know, like we're guys. Girls come and go. But you gotta understand, most girls right now, if you're in a place where you're trying to get somewhere in life and you're young, you know, you're working hard, I wouldn't get a girl. You might want a girl, because don't get me wrong, I want a girl right now, but I don't think it's best for me right now. Like, there's a lot of things I'm trying to do. And you also gotta realize girls are like big responsibilities. It's like having like a part-time job. Like, you really gotta commit to this. So like, while you're trying to balance like your life and do what you gotta do for your life, you gotta then cater to somebody else. So it is a lot. And also, girls could be very distracting. But don't get me wrong though, there's girls who could really help you, who are very good for you, and could help set you in the right direction. Got a little bit, we gotta go to the pool party, so talk a little bit more. Yeah, girls, don't get too wrapped up in girls. I'm not saying I'm some experienced guy. I talk to all these girls and I know everything. I think I know enough to know girls are definitely distractions, and they can pull you away from things you're trying to do. There's times where I know I need to get things done, and when I was younger, I would be with a girl, and then it makes you lazy. Now you don't want to do nothing. You just want to lay in bed with her. And like, you know, it's not right. Like, these aren't the things you need to focus on. Another big thing that comes from that also is becoming too lustful. Lust was like something I had trouble with, like I would say bad a while ago. It's gotten a lot better. I'm definitely a lot more controlled now. Like, I really don't have much interest in just doing stuff. To be honest, I might talk, whatever, that's it. Like, I'm not really too interested in that. And there was something with somebody I had, and lust had became like a very big part of it, and it like ended up ruining everything. And ever since then, it taught me a really, really big lesson. And ever since I had a complete mind switch, and I looked at everything differently. So, shout out to that person. Even though, shit went bad, that lesson was definitely well needed. Because now, I'm in a lot better space, and I'm pretty sure she is also. Shout out to her though. So yeah, we gotta get ready to go. So, I hope whoever watched this video, shout out to you. I think this is gonna be my first YouTube video. It's gonna be new for me. Being on camera is still something new for me, so trying to adjust. If you got any tips, anybody who does videos, anything like that, any type of tips you got for me, be greatly appreciated. So yeah, to go over like a little recap, discipline yourself, like that's like the most important thing, like with everything. You need to stay disciplined with everything. Stay consistent. What else? Watch out for the girls. Yes, you guys know you little flirt, like, we're humans and a flirt, but don't let them take over, like, anything like that. Don't become too involved unless you really, really like this person and you feel like this is the right time for you. Another one, I'm sorry, I've been chatting for a minute. Just like stay focused. Like, everybody says the same thing, but it's really that simple. You stay focused, you do what you need to do, you stay disciplined, you stay consistent. Everything is gonna come into your lap. Even the whole girl thing. When you're continuing to work on yourself and become that better person, that other better person is gonna fall right into your lap. Because you attract with who you are. Like, if you look around your friend group, there's little bits of you within that friend group. Like, I forgot how the saying is. It's like, you're the sum of your friend group. It's like something like that. That sounded dumb, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Huh? Yeah, basically you are who you hang around, things like that. So try to make sure you're hanging around level-headed people, because, you're just gonna be level-headed also. You're gonna be there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We put some opinions down, maybe something I didn't cover, some advice you have for other people. Yeah, I try to be as vulnerable as possible in this video, because, I just want to feel like we friends and shit, like we cool. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you on another one. I am going to drop another video. I'm hoping to do a vlog of like a little recap, and I have the whole credit repair business and stuff. So yeah, I'm trying to give y'all a little bit of game on credit. And yeah, I hope y'all have a great day. And I'll catch you on the next video.